Well guys, it's 10:30 and I'm doing a rough fit here. Best I can. Door panel's the same. That's not the problem. Just trying to get all this stuff in the right place. The only place I can actually clamp it is right here and there. Then I roughly put the fender on to see what the gap's going to be like, which it looks pretty good. It's really hard to do without the fender actually being in the exact right spot, but I got a couple bolts in that, and she's kind of just hanging on the front end right here. So here I got the lines. Body lines are going pretty good actually. I think that can be all tweaked. I'm just going to have to try to put the skin on in the middle of the road. That's about the only way I know. Like I said, this has got to be cut off after it's on, so. But the gap's not too bad. There's a little kink right here, but I think will come out once I hammer the edge down. She gets a little wide right here, and then it gets pretty good again. So I might have to work with this. So I'm thinking, getting the door in the middle of the road, or the middle of the car. This gap up here, I got it the best I can for having that roof off the car and tweaked. It's not too bad. I can work with that. I brought out one of the louvers, whatever you call these things, trim piece. See if I can get that in there without opening the doors. It's not too bad. I mean, that can be tweaked too. It's a little tight at the top, but that does go over. Actually, that's not bad at all. So, it just won't stay there. It's kind of springy. There. Yeah, that's not bad at all. So, this is where I'm at. Still scratching my head. So, but the lines they're going fairly decent for what this has been through. This line here is in, which needs worked out. That's out a little, so that will work out. So I think that's what I'm going to have to do, is just go in the middle of the road here. But I'm going to take that back off, and I just wanted to see exactly where I'm at. That looks pretty darn good, actually, with everything on her. I just wanted to see how it's going to fit. So now I'm going to take it back off and put a little fiberglass on the back of those welds, which I got some tips on that last video there, which I wish I had thought of, was welding on the back side where I had it all cleaned off, and then filling just the front, and got a few more tips on the heating on the welder. I got it set on auto set, but I can tweak the heat, so that's what I'm going to do. The welding has come a long ways from where I first started, so I appreciate all the tips, that's for sure. And I'll keep trying them until I get it right. So anyways, I don't know what the heck I'm doing here, so I'm going to take that off, put a little fiberglass on the inside of those patches just to make sure. So I'll be back through this ordeal. So alright guys, I took the skin back off and I put some fiberglass over my patches, and I noticed on all the doors I've looked inside, there's some kind of coating in there, so I thought I'd put that on, just rock guard, probably just to deaden some of the noise. And I didn't go down too far because I still got to cut that off, and I can squirt this once it's on the car. But in this area there's that there, so, but I think I can get it at the bottom once it's all on in through there. So that's what I'll do. Just probably just to deaden the noise. So, and then I'll spray some old silver paint in there and brighten it back up again. But anyways, just another step. I'm gonna cut this off, this ridge off, so that I'm just working with the skin, because I don't need this bottom part yet. All I can do is go by there, so that'll make it a little easier to clamp onto the car or the door. So I'm going to cut that off, clean up around my edges where this has to be welded back on. I should have taped that off, but I didn't. But I'll just clean it off wherever it's got to be welded, and then we'll start hacking her off, or put it on the door and clamp this over first and then hack her off. But I'm going to get a mark with one of those first, so make sure I don't cut too much of this off. So I'll be back. Just trying to just show you just how I'm going about it. Because I really don't know what I'm doing, but we'll get her. Hey guys, she's going on. Don't know if it's going on right, but it's going on. Yeah, that's how I'm doing it. See how she looks once I get her on. I never put a skin on before, so I started rolling it, and I'm not going to weld this. You can see where all the other spot welds were. It's hard to get in spots like this because the hinge is in the way, but we'll get her. And I got this side started. Got her pinched up good there. I'm working my way down. And I cut the lip off of this because I might just roll the bottom a little bit to hold it in place while I fit it on the car. So anyways, I just thought I'd give you a little shot of that. I'll be back here later on. So hopefully this works out. Well guys, she's pinched on there. I spotted it here and here, so this can't move. And like I said, the gap's pretty good here. It just gets a little weird right here, but I can work this back once I get everything back in place. So now I'm gonna, this line here is lining up pretty good with the fender, which can be moved. I got it, like I said, sort of in the middle of the road. That can go in the fender, and yeah, I can adjust that around, which I think I'll do. And then I'm going to cut this off right here and put my new skin bottom on and get a mark. And then I'm going to take the door back off again. But I got it all hammered along the edge, and I'm not going to weld anything until I got my skin marked in the right place. So she's marked, pinched in there too. If you can see that, it's pretty dark. But she's coming. So shutting good. It's all wibbly wobbly, but I expected that. I mean, this thing's been through a little battle here, so. But if I look down the side, it's not too bad. So I think I can work with it. Well, I'm gonna have to work with it. So, like I said, the fender needs adjusted, out a little and sucked in a little, which there's lots of bolts to do that with. So that's where I'm at, and like I said, next step is try to get that skin on there. So she's going to take a lot of fiddling here. So if I can just get that bottom tacked on today and fold it over the bottom, I'll be happy. That bottom edge under there, and get a nice gap along the bottom. So this is where I'm at, and back here as I go. This door's going to be on and off more times a little. Yeah, this line here is like got a little whoop-you in it, so that's going to take a little bit of hammering. I might be able to push that out from the inside and get this down so it lines up really good. The tips are good, they're here, and here's good. So she come, I'll be back. Now guys, the old part's off. I cut it off out right here, in behind that skin. And I took a piece of bed iron to hold it up in there for me. And those two washers are 3/16, and when I laid them on there, on the rocker, I get a nice gap, and the lines are lining up. So what I gotta try to do, and I had to wedge that in there because the bed iron is all flimsy, and I'm gonna have to try to hold that in nice and gently. I might get another piece of wood and kind of press on it and get a nice mark on there, and then I can take the door back off, measure down 3/8 of an inch and cut it off nice and even, and then flange for this. So far this is what it looks like. I'm hoping this rolls in good, because I'm gonna have to cut it on the inside right there to get a butt weld on the inside flange. Same on that end, and this is where I'm at. It's quite a contraption, but like I said, I got that cut off, so it didn't take very long. So now I'm just trying to get that mark, and then I can take the door back off again several times now. I think there's 3 times today, so I'm going to go for the 4th here in a few minutes. So I'll be back. Well, she's back off the car, and I just deburred the back edge where I caught it. Just getting ready to flange it. And I'm going to have to pull this off a little bit to get up close, and then I'm going to have to cut here, somewhere around here, and get a butt weld, because I can't flange it because it'll leave a lump on this ridge. And same thing down here. So I'll have to pull it up till I get to here and butt weld it here, cut a little slot and get that in there. So here we go. Start flanging. I think I got a really good measurement and line and a cut on there, so that's good. So I'll be back here in a minute. Just a little bit at a time. Going slow, like half overlapping on it. Make sure it's up tight into the jaws of this. Anyways, that's what it's doing there, so I'll just turn you off and I'll show you back later. Don't want to bore you right to death. So. Alright, she's back on the car again. And trying to do this, it's hard to do, but the lines are lining up good here and there. But she's still got to be held in. When she's held in, she's got a good gap, so I think once I take it back off now, weld that up more solid, and then press her in around the door frame, put her on the car again, and see how she fits. I'm going to have some tweaking, lots of tweaking. So, yeah, especially right there, quarter panel sticking out there, and it's pretty flush right there, but I'll have to work with the door somehow or another. Door or the quarter panel, not sure yet, but there's where I'm at. And it's going pretty good so far. So I'm gonna take her back off again. And it's 20 after 2, and I just want to get this on there so it's looking half decent. Then I can come out and weld it up solid later through the week. But it's a tedious job. So the gaps aren't looking too bad. That fender can move back a little. So, and a head little down there. So I got some movement. So that's about the best I can do. And pray that when I put this car all together I can get everything half decent. So I'll be back. Just a quick peek. Got her spotted in. I did turn the heat up some, and it does look like it's penetrating better. So now I gotta flip her over, squeeze this down, and I'll show it once I turn it over. And hopefully this roll comes the right way. That's what I'm hoping for anyways. But, here goes. And you know, I got her rolled over, clamped down, ready to pinch that over, and I haven't got a clue where to start. So I'm half thinking of starting in the middle and working my way out to the sides. And I don't have a door skin hammer, so I gotta do the best of what I got here. Wish I had one, but I don't. Now if I get you guys turned in the right place, and find the other hammer. Find mine. Yeah, it's right here. We use this one if we have to. So here goes. I'm just going to roll a little at a time. I'll turn you guys back on once I get this rolled over. It's kind of boring, so I'll be back. Alright guys, this is as far as I'm gonna go today. Give you a shot. It's tacked on and it's rolled under. The gap isn't too bad. I still got to do some more hammer and dolly. The lines are on. So far I haven't warped it. So far I'm sure I will. If I just learned to take it easy, I'll probably be okay. But that was not no easy chore. But she's on there. And I think I'm going to be able to salvage the door out of it. Got her all hammered. That was hard to do. I didn't have the right hammer. So I trimmed that a little bit. Weld that because it's overlapped there a little. And neaten this up. I ended up, I didn't realize it, but after I started bending it over, this lip was too wide. And I had to just trim it while it was bent over, so I kind of made a little bit of a mess of it. So I'm going to try and clean that up and see if I can hammer that a little smoother, because it does have a little woolly hoops in it. So we'll see if we can get that. I turned the heat up, got better penetration. I'm going to try it up a little bit more, see if it works. So we'll keep trying. I want to try and hammer some of this flange tighter. So I see it's tight in most places, but it's lifted right there, so must be a little buckle right there. So see what we can do with that. And she's all hammered in, best I can do. So can't close the door on this project yet. There she is. I think I can make it work. These lines aren't too bad. I don't know if you can see them or not. The fender can come out, and back there, I think I showed earlier, it's just not, this saw here, this isn't sitting right, but we'll get her. I'll have to play with it a little bit. Right now I just want to get this door so I can start working from the door out once I get this some good framework here. So that's my objective. And like I said, the other door is not going to be as hard because I don't have to put a whole skin on it, just from here down. So, and I'll do it the same way with the piece. So, and it's all pretty much ready. So anyway, guys, I hope that wasn't too much of a drug out video. So I tried to show as much as I could. And it's like I said, it's almost 3:30 and I'm tired. I'm gonna shut her down for today. That was stressful, but I think it's gonna work out okay. So anyways, this will be the last video for the week, and I hope everybody has a good week. And again, thanks for all the comments and the advice, because I appreciate it. It all helps. So I'm going to let you go here, and we'll see you next weekend. See if I can get that welded up this week, and just a little bit every night, and so I don't warp it. So we'll talk to you later. Have a good one.